Welcome to Praveen Network Tech. In this video series, I'm going to discuss about CCNA Cisco Certified Network Associate course. This is Praveen Alpred. Who wants to pass the CCNA exam and to understand the technology, and those who want to learn about computer networking. So to learn this course, the only pre-requirement is you need to have a basic familiarity with the computers. In this series, I will cover all the fundamental networking knowledge at the beginning of the course. So you no need to worry about any prior knowledge of networking or no programming language kind of stuff. So let's get start into the video. So first we'll start with network introduction. What is a network and what are the different type of networks we have? Then we'll see the exam career paths and what is the strategies you will find in the Cisco technologies based on what levels. So coming to the network, so network is nothing but group of two or more computers were interconnected with each other in order to share the information. So now here the information, the term refers that, let's take an example. You may have one server. So in this server, you may store all the files or web files which was stored in this centralized server, and I want to ensure all these users wants to access the files which was stored in this particular server. So what I'll do is I'll connect this server into my network so that all these users can able to communicate with this particular server where they can access the files or web files which were stored in this server. So this is the term information. And coming to the term resources. What is resources? Resources is like, take an example, you have one printer. I want to ensure all these users want to access this printer because where I'm not going to connect each and every device with a separate printer. So what I'll do is I'll connect this printer into my network so this all users can able to access this printer. So that is the term resources. So resources is nothing but we can share the printer or we can share the space of the hard disk where all users was saving the data. So this is the term network. Coming to the here also we have different type of networks like a local area network, a wide area network, a metropolitan area network, and PAN, personal area network. So let us try to understand what are the different network types. So first let's start with local area network. So simply it referred as a LAN. So local area network is a network where the devices were connected within the same location, same geographical location. It is going to refer it as a LAN. Let's take an example. You have one building. So in this building, you have some multiple floors, and there are some users sitting on each floor, and these all users were connected with each other. So it is going to refer it as a local area network. So local area network is a network where the devices were interconnected with each other within the same geographical location, within the same building. It is going to refer it as a LAN, right? Next, coming to the wide area network. Wide area network is like, let's take an example. You have one branch office in Hyderabad and you have another branch office in Bangalore, let's say. So these two are different LANs, right? LAN and LAN. So if you want to communicate from Hyderabad branch office to Bangalore branch office, then probably what you will do, you will connect some device called router. We'll talk about these devices later in session. From here to here, with the help of service provider, we are going to lay line. Okay, whatever the connection which was given by the service provider, it is going to refer it as a WAN connection, wide area network. So wide area network is a network where we are going to communicate with two or more different LANs, whether they are in the same city or they are in the different cities, where we are going to communicate with both the locations. It is going to refer it as a wide area network. Next, coming to the metropolitan area network. So metropolitan area network is a network where users are going to communicate within the same city limits. Let's say I have one branch office in Hyderabad. This is my main branch office, which was located at Hyderabad. And within the Hyderabad city limits, I have some other sub branch offices. Let's say Madhapur or Gachibowli or somewhere else. Okay. From my Hyderabad main branch office, I'm going to lay a line, let's say fiber cable from here to here, which is a long distance cable. With the help of fiber cable within the city limits, I'm connecting these all branch offices to communicate with each other. So it is going to refer it as a metropolitan area network. So metropolitan area network is a network where we are going to connect the devices within the city limits. Okay. And again, we have some other network called internet, the world's large biggest network. So what is internet? Internet is nothing but group of LANs and WANs, right? So let's take an example. By sitting in your office, you can able to access the internet. How you are able to access the internet? So let's say by sitting in your office, you are opening the web browser and you will type the URL path www.yahoo.com. So how it is going to happen? So if you want to communicate with the internet, generally what you will do, you will contact your service provider, right? So service provider is going to provide you the connectivity by placing some devices called router. We'll talk about these devices more in detail in the later on sessions. And with the help of service provider, you can able to communicate with the internet. So now, by opening the web browser, you will type URL path www.yahoo.com. So when you search this, your request reach to your router. From here, we are going to write some default routes. We'll discuss that. From here, it reaches to the service provider. So now service provider is going to connect with different service providers in the cities or countries. So because Yahoo server might be present on different location or different country. So these all service providers will keep on track that where is Yahoo, where is Google. So these all service providers will connect together by keeping track of where is Yahoo, where is Google. So Yahoo server might be present on different service provider or different country, right? So when you type the URL path yahoo.com, a request reaches to your service provider. From here, service providers will keep on track where is Yahoo, where is Google. Request reaches to Yahoo server and Yahoo server is going to give reply back. So this is the way you are able to access the internet. So internet is nothing but group of LANs and WANs, right? And again here we have different sizes of network. Small home network. Small home network is like, let's say you have one computer and you have one mobile phone and you have one laptop. So these all are connected together. This is going to refer it as a small home networks. And next, coming to the small office home office networks, we call it as a SOHO networks. So in this you have some couple of desktops, laptops, one printer and one server. These all are connected together and it is going to refer it as a small office home office networks. And coming to the medium to large size networks. So you may have one building. In this building you have some multiple floors. There are some 100 to 200 employees working in this building. It is going to refer it as a medium to large network. And then coming to the worldwide networks, let's say you have one branch office in India and you have another branch office in Dubai, you have another branch office in US. So these all branch offices was connected together and it is going to refer it as a wide area network. So these are the sizes of networks you will find.